Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Splatterhouse 2 on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis depending on where you live, and if you've never played it, it's basically like a side-scrolling action beat-em-up type thing. Before I go into the game properly though, you might be wondering how I got this, because if you were watching at midnight, like if you went to the shop at midnight, it wasn't there. Basically, we got the game 6 hours later, 6 in the morning obviously, so it is there on the European VC now for download, 800 points as the title says at the beginning, and it's already on the North American VC. I believe it was released last week. Of course this is from the time of recording. If you're watching it in 2 years time, don't say it wasn't last week, it was 2 years ago. So anyway, at the start you basically get the start game, which obviously going straight on to level 1, options where you can choose difficulty, controls and do a sound test. Then you've got the password where you can do passwords for any of the other 7 levels. So as I say, 8 levels in total. Bottom left you've got the hearts, which is how many times you can be hit before you die. Top right you've got the skulls, which is how many lives you've got. To the left of that you've got your score. The first 20,000 points you get an extra life, then it's 70,000 points. But I don't know if it's every 70,000 after that or every 50,000, because obviously 20 to 70 is 50,000 points. So anyway, in the bottom right you've then got your item, which like, I'm not holding an item at the minute, but the items are basically the weapons on the game. You can get like this here, which I don't know if it's supposed to be a wooden bar or a pole. I believe this is a pole. I think it was a bar on the first one, which is why I'm thinking it's a wooden bar. So anyway, you can also get things like chainsaws, which are pretty cool. You can get shotguns. And unfortunately one of the things that really helps is pushing the right buttons. I don't know why I'm pressing the wrong button at the wrong time here, but I am. So I think now's a good time to shut up and just let you listen to a bit of the music, which just like the last one is a bit eerie. So there we go then, that was a bit of the music. Graphically, as you can see, things are much better looking than the TurboGrafx version. It's very gory, just like the last one, so if you're not a fan of that sort of thing, then I don't recommend you buy it, because it gets even worse. The bosses at the end of the stages are usually like full of gory stuff and like look like scary little minion type things, so definitely not one for the young kids. Although to be fair, I've never actually been scared by this type of like graphics, because it always just looks like a bit of a cartoon to me. But then again, everyone's different. So pretty much nothing else to be fair left to be said, other than the fact that this one, as you might have already noticed if you had installed the first one, the character is even more Jason Voorhees looking, because this time he does actually have the white mask. Obviously on the TurboGrafx one he was given the red mask, even though in the arcade he had the white mask. So now you can walk around thinking that you're Jason Voorhees if you want to. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel, because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon 212, signing off.